Action is, and what a matchup we have here in the front court break.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
And now the New York Knicks starters. OG Anunoby is out there with Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bridges in at the 2.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Giannis passes to Prince. Knocked loose. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Rollins. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Giannis. Knicks with the rebound. Anunoby outside. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. And so it's Milwaukee now. 4-point game. The ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
And the Bucks making a change here. Lopez is checked in. Brunson kicks to Bridges. Towns dishes to Bridges. Towns, a screen on Rollins. And the dunk by Towns.
Don't you love how Towns' hands are always ready to receive the pass? Terrific job on the pick and roll.
Antetokounmpo against Hart. Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
To the wing on the left. Outside, Porter. Out left to the wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, that was a strong
dunk. Nice. Just simply over. Flexing that near 7-foot grade.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And New York making a change here. Achua's checked in.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Giannis.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Achua, good on the triple.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Now here's Prince. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Giannis with it. Achua's on him. Here's Bridges. Moves back up. And the layup is up and in.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
Antetokounmpo passes to Rollins. Off target with his 3.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Brunson scanning the floor. Porter with the steal. Giannis drives in. It's hauled in by Achua.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Hart. The 3 ball. It doesn't go for him. And Prince has got the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 6. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Antetokounmpo dishes to Prince. Just 5 to shoot. Porter passes to Giannis. Shoots the 3. He's off on that one. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Knicks lead by 6. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. We've got Mikal Bridges. Achua is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Payne in at the point guard position. Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
He gets that one. Achua's got 5 points so far.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Giannis. He has 5. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Towns, he's checked in for Precious Achua. And Anunoby subbed in for Cameron Payne. That's good from Antetokounmpo. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Karl Anthony Towns, such a great jump shooter, doesn't take him any time to get set up.
Giannis rips it down.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. New York leading by 3. Here's McBride. Still scoreless. Robinson kicks to Anunoby. Over Prince. Porter pulls it in. Bucks have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Here's Rollins, and slam dunk by Rollins.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And that one's good. Towns.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl.
And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's McBride. Here's McBride, guarded by Porter. McBride passes to Robinson, and Robinson throws it down hard.
Yeah, good awareness by Mitchell Robinson. Reads the coverage and capitalizes as a roller.
Towns against Antetokounmpo, and here's Prince outside. Knicks with the rebound. Bridges outside. Driving inside. Anunoby outside. That 3 off the mark. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Robinson with the block.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet.
Want easy looks? don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Pass to Towns. From 15 feet away, and he can't bank that one in. And so it's New York heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside. And it's Pride Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to talk to his guys. Bucks trail by 7. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Portis is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Jackson. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Trent kicks to Green. Back to Trent. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one is on Towns.
That's about the frame of Gary Trent Jr. He can take any amount of contact, and that frame will hold up. Nicely done.
For Milwaukee, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. The Knicks leading by 4. Pass to Hart. Bridges sets the screen for Hart. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hart's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Bridges. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
New York's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Hart the pass to Bridges. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 7. Green taking his time here. Pass to Kuzma. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. ADB, one thing about Kyle Kuzma, at 6'9", he is a big wing.
What I love about him, Kevin, is that he's such a strong shooter. He can bang in the post if you need him to. He always puts up solid rebounding numbers. And I think the final piece we've seen him developing is his ability to distribute the basketball.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Prince comes in for Jackson. Rollins checked in for Green. And Kevin Porter subbed in for Trent. Porter finds Portis. Kicks it out to Prince. Here's Rollins. Outside Porter. Clock at 4. Rollins the pass to Prince. Nailed from three-point land. Prince has got his first 3 points of the game.
It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Taurean Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
Bridges attacking. Yep, it counts. Bridges has got 6 points.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Pass to Porter. Anunoby sends it back.
OG Anunoby is fast off his feet, 7'2" wingspan, says twice on the pipes.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. A different look for Milwaukee. Giannis comes in for Bobby Portis, and it's Green in for Rollins. And then for New York, Robinson's checked in for Towns. Achua comes in for Josh Hart. And Miles McBride subbed in for OG Anunoby.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Robinson up top. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Bridges kicks to Brunson. Takes the three. Lopez with the block.
Well, Lopez twice on the pipes. He has the length to do this every time on the defensive end.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Giannis. The rebound by McBride. New York leading by 9. Brunson against Porter. Now here's Brunson. McBride, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. That will count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we've reached the end of the third. Knicks out front. They lead by 9. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Miles McBride out there with Payne. Then there's Achua. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the 5 spot. And it's Giannis missing. New York's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Anunoby passes to Achua. Payne with it. Working on Prince. Payne shot is good. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. It's a 13-point game. For 3. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
You like to see Giannis hitting those, but you'll live with that if you're the defense.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He knows every possession is critical now. Some changes here for the Bucks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Jackson in for Taurean Prince. And then for New York, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Achua. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Kuzma pulls it in. Bucks trail by 12. Green passes to Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. It's Porter outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
Shooting while in rhythm. Porter Jr. has an impressive understanding for when to let that thing fly.
And it's Brunson missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And he gets the bucket.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
The Knicks leading by 7. Now Brunson. There's a minute 40 left to play here in the fourth. Milwaukee with the rebound. Porter with it. Brunson picks him up. Jackson from long range. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 4 assists in the game. Porter against Brunson. Pass to Hart. Three-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Knicks lead by 7.
Crushing blow to the host right there. I mean, they were in this game for what felt like only a second before instantly giving that three-pointer. And the crowd is loving this long-range bomb attack that we're seeing here tonight, coming right back to answer a three with one of their own.
On offense here, the Bucks. They're on a 14-5 run here. There's Porter with the three. Rebounded by Hart. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
And he commits the intentional foul. Runs in the pass to Towns. Nice move. Pass to Hart. Now Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Towns. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Portis kicks to Green. On the wing, Porter. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to... Within 3.
And you can see why they go to Porter Jr. He knows how to get it done in the clutch.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Timeout called, the Bucks. There's 10 seconds left in the game. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
And here's Trent outside. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Good!
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Will count. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is off. And regulation Possession now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast.
Here we go.
The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Jackson is out there with Porter, and it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. And it's Brunson missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. Frank. On offense here, the Bucks. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Trent. Prince outside. Porter in the corner. Kicks it out to Prince. Shot clock at 5. Here's Trent. The shot's good on the assist by Prince. Trent's got the lead up to 2 now for Milwaukee. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. With a screen on Trent. On deep, Brunson. Prince grabs the miss.
Sometimes you just have an off day. This is one of those games for him.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Prince. And they double up Giannis. Porter finds Lopez. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Towns with the defensive effort. Now the Knicks with it, trailing by 2. Hart the pass to Brunson. It's good from beyond the arc.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Hey, they do have enough time here if they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1. We'll see if they try.
Prince wide open. Knocks down the 3 ball.
How about Taurean Prince? The confidence to take and make a big-time shot.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Here's Brunson. From deep. And the rebound goes to Lopez. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
OG Anunoby. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Taurean.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. And what's their best move at this point?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Bridges for 3. It counts. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
So the the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical 3-point cushion. What poise.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
OG Anunoby, second personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game. And so the Bucks take the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but
much appreciated, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew.